Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Elite back up with another video, and I've been searching on the internet for a while, trying to figure out how to hook up this mix amp. As you can see right here, this mix amp right here is the old school from like 2011, I want to say it is, but it was made for the Astro A40s, the MLG edition, which I still have the original wires put up in my other bag or whatever. But good friend of mine, Blow 95, sent me this, and he's trying to sell it. So I'm thinking about buying the Mixamp, but the thing that I couldn't figure out at first, like, it took me a minute to figure out, well, how the fuck do I hook this up? Because on the old school, the original wires and everything, it wasn't that hard to hook up. This one, you have to actually like mess with it if you're trying to hook up like a PC headset, which I have right here is a PC headset. Until I get enough money to buy some A40s and then run it to this, and then I'll have the A40 whole setup again. Now the mic quality on these sound pretty much the same as the old school A40s. They sound muffled and all fucking staticky and shitty, but the sound quality is still clear and good. You know, and this I like these because the Mixamp Pro, the A40s had an equalizer, but it wasn't that great, and it didn't have a bass boost. Now this one does. It has a bass boost built into it. But I looked everywhere, Googled it. I could not figure out how the fuck I was able to connect this to the PS4, which is my PS4 right here. Like I didn't know how the fuck to connect it. So I'm like, okay, well, what do I gotta do because I can't, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I called up Word saying Word Blown 95 pretty much told me that you're gonna hook it up to a PC headset to the PS4. You're gonna need a pair of splitters right here, which these splitters right here are gonna be for your sound and for your voice. You run that splitter into here where the headphone symbol is at. I can't see if I can get in there. The headphone symbol right there. Plug that into there so you can get your game sound coming through. And before all that, you want to make sure you pair them up. And it's the same thing like the A50s. When you pair up the headset with the mix amp, you just hold it down until it starts blinking like a white, like yeah, like a white color. Yeah, it'll be blinking white. And once they pair up, they both turn red. So once you get that paired up, that should be easy as hell. You don't have to connect these to the fucking website of Astro and try to update them because there's no updates for them because these are 2011. They're old. So if you go buy yourself a pair of splitters, and that's if you can connect them to a PC headset. If you got the old school A40s or just the A40s, you can just run a straight 3.5 jack. Well, you want to look for a PC splitter that which is a 3.5 input, a splitter that runs out for your sound and for your mic, so you can talk into it. That's connected with this. That's all you got to do for that for your headset, for your PC headset. If you're gonna run a PC headset to it, and your mute and volume will work and everything with the headset that's already connected with it, like the main little box mix amp or whatever you want to call it. Now for this part, of course, you're gonna want to connect the power, which is pretty much just gonna run over there to the wall. That's gonna power this up to turn it on. This right here is my optical wire. That's where I get my surround sound in, and you're gonna put that on optical in. Now, to get your chat to work, they don't even sell these wires anymore. Blow 95 said he had to get up on Amazon or eBay, I think it was, to look for this wire, and he said luckily he found only one. And there's people that probably still have them out there and don't use them, but if you're lucky enough, you will find them on eBay. But what it is, it's a 3.5 jack that you plug into your auxiliary in the back of the TX amp. You plug that in, and you got to make sure you got it snugged all the way in. Once you plug that in, the other end of it is going to be this little USB connector right here. And that right there is meant for the PS3 chat, which more likely it's going to connect. And if you see, if I disconnect it, it says headset disconnected. Now, if I plug it back in, headset's connected. Now, I'm able to chat, I'm able to hear game sound, and that's the way you connect it to the PS4. Now Xbox One, I don't know how to do it yet. For 360 and PS3, there's a bunch of videos to do with that. But PS4, like I said, yeah, I wasn't able to find anybody that was able to post them. But as you can see, like you can turn it over here. You can get your chat, turn it all the way up, hear people talking, and you can hear that it works because I'm gonna switch to game sound. Look, see that's all with the game volume. Now I'm gonna switch it back to the middle. Now these right here is pretty much the power button. Like I said, this is the extra boost right here. Left is your game sound. Right is your voice. Power button for the mix amp, for the wireless receiver you want to call it. And then for your Dolby Digital surround sound, which is supposed to be it's supposed to be 7.1, but it's really just a 5.1 if you connect it to the PS4. But like I said, the optical cord is gonna run from the TX mix amp over to the back of your PS4. Now, as far as your settings, if you've seen the video that I posted before, where it's pretty much the same as like the Astro 50s when you're gonna connect them. You go all the way down to sound and screen. You're gonna go to audio. Make sure it's on Dolby Out Optical, and then the audio format you want to put it on Bitstream Dolby and put it on 5.1. Nothing other than that. Just that. Back out of that. Go down to your devices. Go to audio devices. And from right here, it should read that it's the Astro Chat for USB for output and input device. And you want to turn up your volume all the way, and the output to headphones, you want to put it on chat, not all audio. Put that on chat. Which is the same thing if you hold your PlayStation button down, you go to devices, come over here. I have my headphones turned up all the way, chat audio. And the mic quality on it, like I said, it's not that great, so I have to turn it down. Some people say it's loud, some people say it's low, so figure out how you want to put the microphone out when you actually play with your friends. But that's pretty much it on how you connect it to the PS4 with the PC headset. Like I said, once you pair them up, when they're blinking white, they turn red. That means they're paired. That's you turn that on, turn the power on both of them. You can turn the bass boost on, and you can turn on the surround sound for that. But the main thing you will need, besides these PC splitters, there is a 3.5 jack that runs into the RX mix amp over to your PC wires to your headset, so you can get the sound and chat quality. And like I said again, the back would be your power wire that runs to the wall to power it up. And then your optical wire is going to run from the TX mix amp over to the PS4. And like I said, the main wire, if you do find somebody that has one, all you will need, or you can maybe look it up on the Astro website. I don't know if they still sell it. But on the back of the TX is the auxiliary input, which you're going to plug in a 3.5 jack that runs from there into the auxiliary wire over to a USB plug-in that you plug into your PS4, and it's going to read it as a USB headset. And you should be able to control your chat over here so you can hear people talking, or you can switch it over and hear game sound like as you can see right there. Now, these were meant for the Astro A40s back then. If you have like maybe some Razors, if you have some Razer headsets for like PC and that are 7.1, they might work, which I'm going to try that pretty soon and make a video of it if I do get a hold of them. For now, I'm just looking for some Astro A40s so I can connect to the A40s. I'm thinking about buying like the PC, the TR editions, which is just a headset, and run a 3.5 jack over to here and just plug it straight up. I won't have a mute button, but unless I can probably just order the wire. I can order the wire from Astro for the new TRs. It comes with a little click button for the mute, running from the A40s over to the RX mix amp, and bam, there goes the original A40s how they sit. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I haven't seen a video on how to connect it. You gotta forgive me for all this dusty ass shit, and my table's dirty as fuck. But also too, y'all check out Battle Beaver Customs for y'all modded controllers, y'all drop shot and jump shot. Check out Scuff, hit them up also. Like I still got my Optic Nadeshot controller here, but I just gotta put up, you know what I mean? I don't want to do no more damage to it until I get a Battle Beaver controller and hit them up. Got that gamer grip also. But leave a like if you liked the video and it helped you. Subscribe. Um, I don't know what else to do until I get the new A40 TR's headset only without the Mixamp. I'll do another video of me showing me connecting it to the TX/RX 5.8 Mixamp or whatever you want to call it. But that's pretty much the setup, and that's how you connect it to the PS4. Because like I said, I googled it, YouTubed it. I haven't seen a single fucking video on how to connect these to the PS4, and more likely it's because these are fucking old. They're like 2011 edition. Those right there, the 2015 edition. Those are the last ones they made before the new 850s came out. But like I said, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.